And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
All right, welcome back. I've got a picture of Aaron Rodgers and Flacco this season
Playing basketball.
Let's Keem Olajuwon.
I
Wow.
forgot
in a-
Akeem played for
wow.
in a
Toronto.
Raptors jersey and Patrick Ewing in the Orlando Magic jersey.
They were both
Old
terrible
timer.
in their new teams. But
Yeah, old
it's
time.
bad.
You know, it's going to be easy. Like when I'm done at the end of next year, I'm not going to come back somewhere at like some charter school. I'm back.
Tom and Terry's going to be working together.
Tom's going to be at Pinnacle.
They're retired.
No.
All right, Tom. So I've got the bet for you. All right. You know who Angel Reese is?
Mm-hmm.
This girl in the WNBA.
Who wants to be Caitlin Clark?
And she's known for missing a lot of shots and getting her own rebounds. The Sean May of for you Carolina fans, the Sean May of the WNBA. So what these guys have started doing is betting on her first shot is missed, and Tom, it's hit 90% of the time. So
First shot.
the easiest bet in sports is you can go bet on Angel Reese to miss her first shot of every game, and these guys are just raking in
She's
money.
usually shooting from short, and she still misses. But
Right.
if you ever seen her shooting motion, it is terrible.
Right, but this is just great. Tom just talking about the instant gratification, and there you go. Now here's these guys. Watch it.
Game 6, we're feeling good. We're feeling good. Here we go. Here it is. Bricklayer. Here it is. Here it comes. Here it is.
They got the Titanic music playing.
This is what.
That's gonna be Tom tonight making
No,
this bet.
that's-
He's going straight to the Angel
that's-
Reese is about to miss.
But see, this is
Easy
why,
money. I just gave free money away.
This is why we have population decline. Look how excited you get over that. Like we would get excited like if a girl gave us our phone number. Her
They
phone
might not
number,
be
but
from
these
this era.
guys.
I'm just saying
They need-
because
they
the
need-
kid in the front's got the Back to the Future.
They need some. They need. They
Might be
need.
time
Does have a
travelers.
point.
They need some blue chew. They need some blue chew.
Let me tell
They
you,
might-
let me
Tom.
tell you what those guys are. Those are celibate Gen Z guys who don't leave their basement. Okay, that's who they are. Okay,
Well, the one
They
guy's
should've
got
went
his
out of
virtual.
DeLorean.
The guy in the back's got his virtual goggles on. He's not even paying attention. He don't even know what's going on. He's just back there
just
playing
telling
on
you,
some type of
man.
game.
I'm just telling
He's
you,
hugging
man.
his virtual girlfriend. Tom, watch him in the back. I'm gonna mute it.
Seriously, man.
The guy in the
they're-
back. Look, what's he doing?
Hey,
Look at him.
it's a thing. Like countries like Japan, where their birth rate's plummeting, they have AI girlfriends on their phone.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy.
He's playing Call
I
of
mean,
Duty.
this is
Well,
what they're.
I just gave y'all free money. That's all I know. Go bet on Angel Reese
I
to
love,
miss.
I love the kid with the Harlem Globetrotters basketball. He's like got the rim around his head. He's banging it against the rim for a brick. Come on,
They're all high.
Probably.
That's probably
So,
true.
so this was the end of the TNT show with the Barkley and Shaq and Ernie and Kenny. They're moving over to ESPN. There's rumors they're maybe replacing Kenny with a certain lady at ESPN that never played basketball before or any other sport in her life, just a reporter.
The other guy should just quit.
Well, Barkley said he's got whatever his contract is. He's only working two of the years, and they can stuff it. Is what he said.
Yeah.
But I do have some highlights of some of the funnier moments over the years that I did clip that the stuff that just kind of made me crack up. So here we go. This is Kenny and Barkley.
Put a hand up. Put a hand up. Because to me, he has. Akeem Olajuwon used to say this to me all the time. Can it bring me some water? No. Charles is really heavy. Then he used to say, no, but he really.
Play again if you didn't catch that.
Because to me, he has. Akeem Olajuwon used to say this to me all the time. Can it bring me some water? No. Charles is really heavy.
I wish I could have been his teammate. He'd been so much fun.
Oh man.
Here you go. Let's see.
I played on some really good teams and some bad teams. I don't think I ever got beat by 31 points in a playoff game.
Well, it's jog our
0 for 10. You don't remember, huh?
1995.
Yeah,
it was
boy.
worse than 31. Are you trying to remember that?
0 for 10. Did you pack it in? Pack it in, baby. Go to Cancun. We was all up in y'all. Way to shut him down, Akeem.
We just happen to have
Get up. You better step up, KJ. Whop, right in your head.
Jab up.
Splash. Jet man. Go get that. Go get that, Tree. Go get that, Rob. Charles Jones blocked your shot. Chucky Brown. That was Chucky Brown. Cash. Come on, man. Y'all bugging out, man. You don't remember. Go get that. Go get that Tree. Go get that Tree. Go get that. Go get that. Go get that Tree. Go get that.
0 for 10.
I don't think I ever lost that 31 in the playoffs. Oh, yeah. Oh, country.
To Kevin's reiterating point, he brings up all the time. It happens all the time now in the NBA. It's like you might win by 30 this game, and the next game you might win by 30.
Weird. Have you? Let's see if I got any more on that before I get to LeBron whining. I think I might find another one here in a second. But LeBron wants. This is his proposal. Tom, you'll like this one. He wants the NBA to do a month spring break. So that's what, how he's been getting these injuries in February and taking 2 weeks off. That's what he's been proposing to the NBA all these years, that he wants the NBA to take a month off in the season for everyone to get fresh and everything. And so that's been what he's been doing basically. So yes, again, he's asking for a 30-day
siesta
break during the season. Tom, what do you think?
I have no words. I just have no words for this. They're just such. These guys are such. They're just not. Work ethic is just not what it used to be.
It's the same thing as load management.
I mean, it's just not what it used to be. Jordan could play 82 games. I mean,
I'm looking at Jordan's career, and other than the year that he was his second year that he was injured,
82.
Other than the year he came back out of retirement, which was late in the season, there are 3 seasons that he played less than 82 games. Those 3, he played 81, 80, and 78. He played his last year with Washington. He played all 82 games. When he came out of retirement early in the season, the year before, he played 60 games.
30-game break. We need a rest.
I got
Tommy.
I got nothing for him. That's your go. That's your
go.
go.
Got to take a nap.
I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I could see a week, but these guys got so much money. I know they want to enjoy their money. Well, if you want to enjoy your money, just retire. Just go out and just retire. You made your money.
Shaq made a point this week. I don't know if you guys seen this since we're talking about the NBA, but he said he was talking about Giannis and talking about big markets and stuff. And I think he's on to something here. He said used to be you had to go to a big market to make all this money. He said you don't have to do that anymore.
No.
He said that's why you're not going to be able to draw everybody to LA and everybody to New York and all this other stuff. He said, why would you want to go? He said, if I was going to be able to make the Supermax that they could in Orlando back then without having to go to the big market, I wouldn't have went for the extra pressure. He said, I would have just done it in Orlando.
Yeah.
So he made a really good point about that. So there's hope for Charlotte.
You know who got mad at him about that though?
Penny.
Stephen A. Smith.
Shocker.
Oh,
well, but he's an
you're talking about when he said
LA,
that.
New York guy. LA, New York guy.
Right. So he said something in the nature of Shaq is wrong because you should want to go to the big cities and all that other stuff.
So we should have parity.
He made so he basically said F Charlotte.
Yeah. Right.
So and
that's all right. The league's been saying that for years.
That's how some people are, and that's
including the draft lottery.
And then we're sitting here looking at the finals, and a lot of the celebrities aren't happy with going to Indianapolis and Oklahoma City is all it is. When they say nobody's watching, nobody cares. The basketball fans care. The people that like it care and are going to watch. They play today at 8. Go ahead, Zach.
He talked about I think we all agree that the draft, that's rigged stuff. And I even think they said that some of the players said some of that stuff.
Yep.
But you look at this year, who did they make the MVP? Or who got voted as the MVP? It was SGA, right? Well, he just shows up in the finals this year, so happens, right? I mean, you put some of this stuff together, and you're like, I don't know about all that stuff, Makes you wonder.
They weren't going to announce the MVP until after the end of the OKC Denver series anyway.
Right. Jokic would have been the MVP if they won.
Right, yeah.
I mean, is it true? Or not? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. I thought about that this week. So I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Well, he should have been. He
Like
should.
everybody else here.
Yes.
He
Absolutely.
should
They're
have
all
been.
true.
He should have been with Charlotte anyway. SGA.
Well, there's a ton of them. I mean, we've done it before. Just lay the list down.
We should have statues of Kobe
we'd have
and
an all-star
SGA.
team.
Wait,
Yeah.
Tom, you might be able to explain this better than me, or help me understand. How is OKC a 10.5-point favorite tonight?
Well, same reason why
They just lost the last or 2 nights ago.
Same reason
on
why
the same court.
Cleveland was a 7.5-point favorite the day after they got beat when Halliburton came back and beat them the first time. I mean, it's just I think that a lot of gamblers are still, they don't get too in depth in it. Oklahoma City was the best team in the league this year, so naturally they're going to win. I think the playoffs are a little different, and when you got a guy like Halliburton, Siakam's been playing well.
Yes.
Toppin's been playing well. I mean, when I watch the highlights, I'm like, this Indiana team is this got guys.
They're like
every guy
Detroit.
can step up.
03. They're like 03 Detroit.
Yeah.
Just telling you, man. Every guy
Without the
can
super
step up and help them.
Rashid, but
Right.
they've got a lot of B+ players. Yeah.
I mean, and it's just hard to manage it all by the opposition. I mean, but when you watch the highlights, it's SGA, and every once in a while, who's the other guy they got? Gosh,
Chet Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren.
yeah, but they got the bald guy.
No.
God, what's his name? He made some plays as well.
Bald bull.
No, I gotta look. I
gotta wait for
look
that third
what
hop.
his name is.
Yeah.
It starts with a C. Caruso. Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it
Used
Caruso?
to play for Boston, I think.
Yeah, and he can make some plays too, but really they are very SGA dependent. And Indiana's not. You know what I mean? Indiana does not have to jump.
Well, they
on
are at
one-
the end of the
So,
game.
I think
They are.
I think Indiana's got the best coach though. Like
Carlisle is.
he's been a good coach for a very long time.
Yes. Yeah, I would
That's
agree.
that big because when you're watching Indiana highlights, this guy hit it, then a different guy, then a different guy, then a different guy, and you're watching Oklahoma City. It seems like SGA, and then another guy.
The last
Carlisle-
SGA. I mean,
Carlisle-
it's just
Go ahead.
He was
it's-
on the Detroit Yo 3
that's what I
staff
was
that you just
thinking.
said that.
Yeah.
He also won with the Mavericks over LeBron. I'm looking at this box score. SGA, this looks like a Bulls box score from back in the day. SGA with 38 points. Next closest score is 17, Jalen Williams. Everybody forget.
Scotty.
The kids today want to say Jordan couldn't win without Scotty. Yeah, he couldn't win until somebody could average 16 points.
Yeah.
Scotty averaged
He
16 or
needed
17
16
points.
points.
He needed someone to get 17 and play low defense. And that's
Facilitate a little bit.
Alex Caruso was
Yeah,
the other
yeah,
guy
yeah.
that made some plays too, and they got the big.
Dort had 15. Caruso had 11.
They got the big German dude,
about Holmgren?
Hartenstein.
Holmgren had
Comes on.
6.
You know what? How would you like to drive in the lane against a 7'2" German named Hartenstein?
How can you be Holmgren and be the size he is?
That
and only
scares
put
me
6 up?
just thinking about it.
The Pacers, Tom, they had 6 players all in the teens and one guy with 9.
That's what I'm saying, man. Just watching the highlights. I said this
19, 10, 15,
You know who they
14,
remind
14,
me of?
17, and 9.
They remind me like Cleveland was like that to an
In
extent.
the
They-
regular
they were a
season.
little more Mitchell dependent in some games, but just the way that they had a number of guys who can, if you've got a bunch of guys in the teens, it's hard to just focus in. We're going to lock down on this one guy, and you can't stop SGA. I don't care, but it just seems like it's just the team chemistry, the interdependence of the players on the Pacers. It's just a formula that's worked for them. It's worked for them against the Cavs. It works for them against the Knicks. It's working for them so far. It's only one game, It wouldn't surprise me if Oklahoma City wins this game by 20, though, just based on what's happened.
If Indiana comes in and wins it, they're in trouble. Oklahoma City.
Oh God, they're in big trouble. That's what happened to Cleveland.
Yes.
If you lose 2 at home, you're in trouble.
I read something, and this seems so insane with what we've seen him do in these playoffs. Is Tyrese Halliburton the one player that was on the U.S. Olympic roster last year that didn't get in and play?
He might have been.
That's
Him
insane.
and Tatum.
That's insane to me. They put Derek White over Tyrese Halliburton.
I don't even know how White was on the team. I just
Oh my
I
god!
don't. That's
And he's
embarrassing.
about to lead a team to a championship.
Listen,
Oh man!
I don't get that. The basketball team is
And he's
Halliburton
basically
is going in Bob Warrior status now.
I mean, he's basically. I mean, he's showing himself to be the most clutch player in the game right now. I mean, he's
so game 1 of the finals is the least watched finals opener since Nielsen began tracking in 1988.
That is Stephen A. Smith's point right there.
Plus the New Yorkers. You got when
Yes.
New York's in, you got 9
Or LA.
Yes.
How many million people just sit in that one city?
But Shaq's point was money for the player.
Right. And it's two totally different thoughts to look at that. Obviously.
So in other words, Indiana and Oklahoma City are just supposed to be punching bags for New York and LA.
That's what they want.
That's what Stephen
Right.
A.
I
wants.
mean,
This is
that's
not
what
as,
they want.
and this is where the conspiracy theories start to fly, because this is your evidence that this is not as profitable of a product for the league, regardless of what
That's
you
why
want the
Dallas
players.
gets number 1 and San Antonio
Yes.
gets number 2
Yes.
with no chance of getting that.
And Charlotte never
Charlotte would
getting
never,
this
ever
is not
have hit
this is
that.
not as
San
profitable.
Antonio's not a huge market, though. Dallas would be the much bigger market.
San Antonio has the recent pedigree, though. I would make the argument.
Houston's a huge market. So I mean, like those cities, like I think Houston's the 4th biggest city in America. I mean, you're going to have those big market teams. You're always going to draw more interest, and I just feel sorry for the Clevelands, the Indianas, the Oklahoma cities. That okay, y'all went this time. Okay, we're going to make sure you don't go next time.
Right. So yeah, I think that's point number one, bullet point number 1 right there. That there's motivation for them to manipulate the system.
I just hate for us Charlotteans that our nostalgia has to go back to 92, 93.
Yeah,
It's going to stay that way,
Yep.
man.
I hadn't won a playoff game since like 2003 or something.
there's no motivation for them to have us in the playoffs.
Well, they look, just because they haven't haven't got the number 1 pick doesn't mean we haven't failed at every pick we've had
That's
since.
Fair.
We've still missed every single pick across the board, no matter who's been in charge. So what do you do about that?
I would say Miller was a decent pick. I would say Miller was a decent
You go
pick.
back and look at the drafts, which I have done. There have been some terrible first round. I mean, it's just terrible players.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but it's what it is.
Or when we make a good pick, we get rid of them.
So all right, we're 1 game in on the road. Tom, who's your pick to win this finals?
It's tough. Indiana seems a team of destiny, so I'm going to go ahead with Indiana.
Zachary?
I had a discussion with the other day for the first game, and they asked me, and I said OKC, so I'm not going to change. I was talking to a friend of mine, so I'm going to keep OKC, even though I'm with Tom on the Indiana thing.
And Halliburton's making himself out to be the best player in the league, but I think he's going against. I still say he's going against the best team in the league. It's 1 game. Let's not. If I'm OKC, let's not panic. We can definitely take 1, if not 2, if not all 3.
That's definitely going out there. Halliburton, the best player in the league.
Well,
he's
he's
the best player in the league. He's maybe most clutch player.
He's played the best.
Player.
I'd say he's played probably some of the best ball in the playoffs.
He's a clutch player.
But yeah, and I would. That's if you want. Yeah, I'll agree with Tom on that. He's definitely played the most clutch of anybody in the playoffs. Yeah. But I'm still going to stick with OKC.
I'm going to Thunder on this one. I think Zach's right on this MVP discussion. They've got to have new stars. They've got to not have new faces of the league. They got to have new something. If OKC don't win it, I expect them to make some type of a move, maybe Kevin Durant or someone else, to shake it up, a little bit. Possibly, like there's been talks. His list so far, as I've seen, is like San Antonio,
Dallas,
OKC, and Dallas wasn't one. I'm trying to remember the third one that I saw the other day. Oh, it might be the Knicks, because he wanted to play in New York. He wanted to play the Knicks first time, and they couldn't get on that. They couldn't get on
by him and Kyrie for not going to New York.
Yeah, you can't drag James Harden anywhere. But that's. I think OKC. I think they're going to do something crazy in offseason. If they do win it, though, I think they'll keep it together. But I think they're going to win it.
The other thing happened this week, Kevin, was Thibodeau got fired.
Yeah.
The Knicks.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
I mean,
stupid.
Yeah, I think so too. They're looking at Jason Kidd.
They're looking talking to Jason Kidd.
I mean, I know Thibs. He's a defensive kind of guy and don't play a big rotation, but they overachieved. Would anybody say they didn't overachieve?
No, I would agree with you.
Made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if the Celtics aren't hurt and the Cavs don't choke, then I mean, they weren't supposed to be there. We weren't supposed to be there,
right?
Like you're just saying, like at all. So, all right. Any other news and notes on the NBA, guys? Basketball. Tom, make your bets on Angel Reese. She's going to miss her first shot tonight. easy money. He's gonna be doing it all the time now. What's
Oh,
their
yeah.
schedule? What's their schedule? Let's see.
It's like it comes and goes. Every once in a while, I get on there, but I've been busy, man. I've been busy, and it's kind of like, what do they say? Idle hands are the devil's workshop. So if you're just busy, then you won't. Like those two dudes you showed there, you can tell those guys aren't ever busy. Those guys are just.
That's why they're watching Angel Reese.
That's right.
That's why they're making Angel Reese bad.
That's why they made a time machine.
You got nothing to do, son. You don't know how to do anything. You have no skills.
That's how they constructed that flux capacitor.
Seriously, man. You have no skills. You have no ambition. You have no imagination. All you do is sit there and play video games and sports gamble.
It takes a lot of skill to build a flux capacitor, man.
It does.
That's the next generation, man. That's the next generation. Do you think any one of those guys knows how to change their tire? Do you think either one of those guys knows how to, put oil in their crank?
They know how to produce 1.21 gigawatts.
Do you think either one of those guys could, work
I'm glad
on
you're here this week.
riding
Appreciate
lawnmower or ever painted the side of their
Should've won
house?
Back to
Those guys have done nothing in their entire life.
Probably ain't take the trash out, Tom.
Probably not, Kevin.
Like it didn't even.
The trash is just all over
Like
the
the dad
floor.
on
They don't have
Friday.
they don't have trash cans.
Like the dad on Friday said, "I wish you sleep now. I'd wake up and make you take trash."
It was one year one of the kids was going to the prom. He's like, "Yeah, gonna wash the car up tonight." He's like, "All right, you're gonna get out the car, gonna get the buckets and all that." Oh no, I meant going to Autobell. I'm like, it's like it's one of those things that we took. I mean,
Yes.
you took pride in that.
Yes.
It's like, let me wash my car, man.
Yeah.
It looks good. I did it
Put a little
myself.
shine on the tires.
Right. You did it yourself. I still shine my
I
tires,
do
man.
too.
What are you talking about? I went down to Hilton Head with Anna for a day, and it's just like, if I'm going somewhere, it's I clean the car. Usually I'm too busy, but I shine up the car, get tires ready, might even do something crazy, change the oil in the car, It's just something
like a
you
man.
did. You man, exactly. Some man stuff, guys.
Have you seen the dent
Like
in my
Tim
driver's
Allen
side
in it.
door?
Yeah.
If I washed a car, it'd be like if I washed or did all that. That's like putting frosting on a.
If Chip washed the car, he'd have all of them out there thinking it was a pool.
Yeah. Go see my friend Rick for that, man. He'll fix that. He'll fix it. Rick will fix that. Wouldn't take too much.
That's concerned. Appreciate that.
Wouldn't take too much. Well, you don't seem to be too worried about it.
We're good. We're good.
You got 6 kids. You got better stuff to spend.
Got 6
But,
now.
okay,
Are we
but one of
pregnant
y'all
again?
kids go out there and wash my car.
I lose count.
All right, when we come back, we got to talk a little golf and more. KDCBroadcasting.com.